new friend and whoever is watching this.
I'm excited to get to know you.
I actually started with photography when I was about 13 years old.
Then it's probably something you can channel into your creative work.
I had half a mind to just fly there and just start filming things.
And I just got a call from Disney 2 days ago.
That feeling of somebody being like, that was good.
They will create something that is tangible and lasting, and they can always refer back to it.
And everyone else who hears it can have their own unique and personal response to it.
Hello, my name is Liz. I am 24 years old. I'm married to Wink, or Casey Dutton, only the Christian version, who doesn't cuss a lot, what have you. I'm a freelance writer for anybody, and a lot of my stuff is garbage, which is why I'm still here, and I'm not going to tell you where here is. And I ironically have dyslexia, I hate being on camera, and I hold my pencil like this.
Hello, I'm Madison. I'm studying television production at Bournemouth University. I'm a student. I grew up loving photography, then I got into film, did that at college, and now I'm doing TV. Kind of doing it all. And at uni I'm specialising in management. It's pretty fun, like production management. I've applied for placements at different companies, waiting to hear back from those. I don't know, yeah, it's fun.
Hello, Madison. I love your accent. I only watch British TV, and I'm only there for the accent, so that was really, really nice to hear, like ASMR to my ears. Also, we should talk about British TV sometime. Also, very cool that you're in TV production. I love it. I feel like, unless I just don't know what I'm talking about, that's not something a lot of females are in at the moment, so that's really cool. What kind of camera do you use, just out of curiosity? I also love photography, and I use Canon everything, but I'm always eager to hear what other people use. I hope to be sort of in the TV realm myself one of these days. That's kind of my end game, and the dream is, you know, either writing scripts, screenplays, stuff like that. I would love to do a movie or a show or anything. Hopefully I will have something published within the next year or so, be it fiction or, you know, memoir or children's book. I'm hoping to get something out within the next year, which is terrifying. But very, very nice to meet you.
Super nice to meet you too, and I love your accent as well. And we should definitely talk about TV sometime. I used to be a Canon gal, but now Sony. I have an A6400 personally for photography, but we use different stuff in studio. Super exciting to hear about your plans and aspirations for the next year. That's so cool. And I'm excited to learn more about that. And for myself, when I spoke to you last, I had just been waiting to hear back from different companies about placements during university, and I just got a call from Disney 2 days ago. And I am going to be a production management intern there for 1 year from May. So that's really exciting. So that's sort of like my short-term goals. And after that, I'll come back to uni, finish my final year, and who knows. But with that come a lot of fears. I've got to move to London to do the placement. Exciting, but freaky. Yeah. Lots going on, and I'm super excited to learn more about what you're thinking of putting out this year. Talk to you soon.
Hi, I realize this is not the ideal spot for this, but I just watched your video and I wanted to tell you congratulations on the Disney job. Holy cow. I'm assuming that it's huge, but it sounds huge, and what you do sounds very important and intense. And you mentioned moving to London, and your life is just infinitely cooler than mine. I also, that's my dog, by the way, her name is Piper. I also accepted a job since I talked to you last, so that's funny. It's for a nonprofit organization here in rural Missouri, because I come from a really impoverished part of the state, and it is a marketing job for you know, it's kind of getting donors, things like that, and running their running their stuff because they help children who are victims of child abuse or neglect or molestation, things like that. And I'm really nervous for it. And I'm nervous because I'm always afraid that I'm not going to do these things justice. And that's one of my creative fears, along with being afraid that I'm not going to challenge myself and I'm not going to take the steps that I need to take in order to get where I want to go, which is honestly just around some writer's table making dialogue. So it's scary, but it's also fun.
Firstly, Piper looks so cute. I love dogs. Hello, Piper. I want to meet you. And congratulations on the job. That is very crazy that it both happened for us at the same time. I want to say I know you'll do great, but I can understand your fears of doing things justice, because I do completely understand that, and I think I resonate to that, because what you're doing is so important, and that's really exciting that you've got the opportunity to do that. And I think just make sure that you keep your confidence and know what you can bring to the table, because I'm certain you can do it. Just don't let yourself forget that. For me, with like current creative fears, it sounds a bit crazy, but just fears that you might change your mind one day or something. Fear that I'm not doing it well enough, so I understand what you're saying, and fear that because of that I will lose confidence and then want to do something different. So I feel like that comes with confidence and having belief in yourself and your abilities. I know that was very wordy, apologies, but I think that sort of resonates with me and matches what you're saying. You must have confidence in yourself and your abilities, especially as like women in these industries. It can be easier to second guess ourselves, but we've gotten to where we've gotten, and that's exciting, and we should be proud and be confident. Yeah.
But I totally understand what you're saying about that creative, that fear of switching career paths, or just like not doing what you've worked so hard to do this entire time. I 100% feel that, and I think it's just the fear that all of the work would have like gone to waste, but also just the fear of not having the thing that you love in your life every day, because not having writing in my life just absolutely petrifies me. Like the thought of not writing every day is so scary. And that was something that actually made me really nervous about taking this job. Whenever I was talking to Sister Anne, who is the nun who presides over the whole thing, she was like, oh, when I was in my 20s, I had no idea that this would be my career. I had no intention of, I thought I knew what I wanted to do and I didn't, and that's inspiring. But like, as I'm on the phone with her, my heart was like, because I just thought, I don't want that to happen to me though. Like I want to keep doing this. I don't want to change up, and but I don't think that you and I will. I don't think you and I are the people that have to worry about that, because of the passion and the dedication to the thing. I think people that switch up, maybe they were wrong about their passion in the beginning, and I know there's a part of us that's probably like, but what if we're wrong? But I don't think we are. I don't think you and I are wrong about what we're passionate about. And I think the fear of changing is the thing that will guard us from changing. And this is the one thing that I feel like I might have a shot at. Not because I'm any good at it, but because I truly love it so much that I don't mind putting in the time and effort that it takes to become good at it. That feeling of somebody being like, that was good, is enough to just fuel me for forever. Creative camel. Like I just can hang on to that one thing, even if it's just one line that somebody's like, I really liked that line. It's like, yes, okay. I get rejection letters like all the time, but who cares? It's a blast.
Yeah, creative camel. I love that. I've never heard that. I don't know if that's a thing or if you just made that up. I love it. Firstly, with fears of changing career paths or interests, I think for me right now where I am in my life, because I'm 19 and sort of growing up, as a kid, your interests and hobbies, they can change and fleet from one thing to another because like our attention spans are a bit smaller. but every hobby that I had as a kid always comes back to something creative. And especially when I got my first phone and stuff, I would just be filming things and taking photos, and then that sort of progressed with that. And so I know that this is definitely a passion of mine. It's just, I think I have extra fear because a lot of people remind me that I'm only 19 and not, wow, you're 19, this is great. You're only 19, you know, don't worry, don't stress. I think age doesn't matter, and I think that the fact that I'm young doesn't affect that it's my passion. Just other people sort of, when they make those comments, I sort of fear, oh, you know, what, throwing myself into something at 19, started at 15 really, is it the right thing? But like you said, it's something that I enjoy and everything else bores me. So I think you're right, and we just need to keep going into these things headstrong. And like you said about sort of taking every bone that's given to you, I completely get that, and I feel like that's something that you only do if you're truly passionate about something. Otherwise you can feel a bit lazy about it. Like at college, if I was given a work experience opportunity, I would take it, and that one always led to another, and then I ended up working for a few different companies, and I know that helped with just getting this Disney job I got. Everything leads to everything, and you need to take every opportunity if you're truly passionate about something. I think those are very justifiable creative fears, and I feel like we're quite similar in the way we think. We're preventative. We don't want anything too wrong to happen or bad to happen. This may be a bit off course, but like just a piece of like what goes on in my head is I always try and remember, I worry about a lot of things, but focus on what's good. We're so blessed. Like, it's so cool, and we're doing what we love. That's amazing. And when you remember that, it can often add to the fuel for your passion. Yeah. But yeah, and I think there's exciting times ahead for us. We've both got new jobs, and I'm so excited to hear more about yours.
You know, people being like, you're only 19. Like, I'm 24, and people still do it to me now, and they're like, you're only 24. And I'm like, well, you know, a couple centuries ago, men my age had just completed a war or two, so I think I know, you know, what I want to do, or at least like have a heading. People don't mean to be patronizing when they do that, but sometimes you're like, thanks. Yeah, even though you and I are sort of in two different life phases, but not really. I graduated college not that long ago, you know, but like both in the creative field, both on like other ends of the globe, and to know that you have the same sort of fears, or like the same aspirations and the same roadblocks sometimes, like that's all just, it's super encouraging. And there's a lot to be like shared, and I think it's sort of nice to share the burden, like together, like the creative burden of all of that. Also, what is your toy poodle's name? I need to know. And I hope to receive pictures of, I don't want to say it, that sounds so like menacing, like I want to see pictures of your toy poodle, and I want to send you pictures of Piper. So keep in touch, you know where to find me. Let's just keep rolling.
Hey Liz. Yeah, I'm doing so much better now, thank you. Wasn't COVID, did the test, but I still sound a bit weird to me. I might sound like normal me to you. But yeah, and my toy poodle's name is Millie. She is the love of my life. I adore her with every ounce of my being. But I'm currently at a friend's house, so I don't have her, but I have my friend's dog. This is Coco. She's asleep. And yes, I will send you pictures, and I would love to stay in contact. It's been really cool hearing your story, and I feel like I've related to you on everything you've said, even though we're in different creative departments, and I think that's really cool. And yeah, I'm excited to stay in contact, and thank you for talking to me over the past like month. It's been lush, and I wish you the best for the new job. See you.